race hate stickers, they're being called, and this comes just a few weeks after a parliamentary committee suggested there should be lessons for male refugees on how to treat women when they get to this country. So do we think culture classes could allow new arrivals to maybe integrate better? Because integration seems to be a big problem.
I think the idea of the classes is an interesting one, but I think these stickers are absolutely disgusting. There's no two ways about it. And they're put up, obviously, by a right-wing group with the hope of causing problems and inciting people to behave, in my opinion, in a stupid fashion. But we have to accept that when refugees and migrants come into this country, the challenges they face are tremendous. Not only have they got to try and find a job, often they're placed in halfway houses, or, you know, they need to find an easy way to integrate into our society. And apart from learning the language, which I think is very, very important indeed, I do think that a lot of them, the vast majority of migrants coming in, are single men and boys. And I know in Kent, for example, a lot of these unaccompanied boys have turned up, come in lorries, been found by the side of the road, and they are being, you know, housed together in small houses where they're trying to find a way to kind of get them started in the UK. I think we've got to accept that they come from societies where attitudes to women are very different to ours, and they mature earlier. The women in the societies they've come from will be covered up. The women will be treated, you know, with respect, but in a different way to perhaps we do it here.
Well, can I just say, I think first I went to see the life jacket protest outside Parliament. These are human beings. These are people who are fleeing a war-torn territory that we haven't helped. We, in part, have helped create this situation. And let's not forget that most of the people coming over here are traumatised. And also there's a difference between refugees and economic migrants. So when we say migrants, we always lump it all into one thing, and it's not. And I think the minute we start saying that this specific group, because let's be honest, it's not all migrants, it's only this group that we're looking at, this specific group have to have different lessons to everyone else. It means that we are branding them all as rapists, which I think is just absolutely wrong and not what we stand for as British people.
Is it not just a case of saying, look, in our culture, you know, you're welcome here, it's tragic.
But that's saying that everyone in that culture treats women worse, and that's not true.
Janet makes a point in saying that the horrendous ordeals these people have had to go through before coming here, they will influence who they are and what they become. So they do need some kind of guidance in the world. But I agree with you, they shouldn't be singled out.
Assuming they don't know how to treat
women. But maybe there could be a way of putting them into the community where it actually involves everybody coming together. So
I think they need mentors. I think they need mentors. I'm not entirely sure that putting a load of teenage boys or young men in a house together is a good idea. I think the best way to integrate into society, if you're a single male teenager from a very different culture, is to be immersed in it.
In the whole culture.
To learn the language and go to a conventional school and be...
Where everyone's taught the same values.
But also, would it not be good, because Tangam Debonair, who chairs this parliamentary committee on refugees, who wanted, you know, suggested these lessons, I think they might well apply to all young people.
Yes. Because we have got not how it was... That's not the tone of that.
But I do
think that it is actually singling out one group?
Well, it's tarring them all with the same brush, isn't it? Saying you're all kind of potential rapists.
You don't want to add to the racism that's already going on.
Yes, but over the summer, I was in Sweden for a couple of weeks, and I've been to Norway, and I went to Denmark and Copenhagen as well. And in these Baltic countries, there is a definite problem with how male refugees are perceived, and they have had problems of
But they had the thing on New Year's Eve, didn't they? In
Cologne,
that
was in
so that's the impression that people are getting.
I just want to add they are isolated incidents. But yet when it
yes,
happens with that group, it's as if it's all of them, and that's not the case.
Yeah, but the number of attacks is on the increase.
But we can't be sure that it's by them.
No.
There.
If you've enjoyed that, then why not click here for more? And don't forget to subscribe by clicking here. so that you never miss out on the best Loose Women moments.